Good afternoon, friends. Today, I will talk to you how just of all my conversation, all my talks on improving communication, presenting, giving speeches, and how to deliver the greatest performance in the world. I won't call it greatest presentation, but performance. It's all speeches, all communications, all talks. Basically, they are performances. There's an old adage, my friends, that it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Wrong. It's actually both. It's what you say and how you say. That's what actually matters. To convert a great presentation, a great talk, a great speech into a performance. Into a performance, it takes the perfect marriage of what you say and especially how you say. Or the audience will simply divorce you, reject you then and there. I'm going to concentrate on how you say. If you deliver the greatest presentation, the greatest speech in the words with no enthusiasm, with no sincerity or belief, you will lose certainly. In the beginning of any performance, there are few, I would say, elements that determines whether you will get your way or not. They are the ingredients and musts of any delivery or any speech. And firstly is rapport. Build the rapport with your audience immediately in opening sentences, putting yourself on the same side of the fence with the audience, and you'll understand, can they relate it with you? Then determine what the audience deems as the factors that will influence their motivation to listen and remain riveted with the intent to learn. Do your words fulfill their needs? Weigh these words before you deliver them actually. Importance, the transferability and urgency of message. Are they willing to try it? And then ultimately comes, my friend, the confidence. Your ability to gain comfort and build assurance. And there is a limited risk and maximum reward for seeing the message your way. Are they relating? But all the information from these elements can be acquired by asking the right questions. The difference between good and a great performer or a presentation or a speech is the way they present the message. Much is said about techniques to or pursue, but it's very less said about performance, the skill of performing, and also known as your fundamental communications competence, combined with public speaking, adaptance, your aptness to blend a symphonic pitch for your talk. Your speaking skill must be used throughout the entire performance, but they have critical but they are more critical at the start because they create an impression and set a tone for the rest of the speech or the performance. I feel out of my experience there are certain elements in how you say it, how you deliver your speech, which are essential. Like speak clearly, sound simple, but if the audience doesn't understand you, your accent, your dialect, you speak too fast, you jump around, your communication won't be understood and you won't get your way. Lean forward. Lean into the performance to give the listener the sense of importance and urgency. Don't fight. Knuckle cracking, pocket jingling, and other nervous habits. They detract from the performance. Don't fumble. Fumbling around means you're not prepared. It makes the audience feel on edge and impatient. It also makes them unsure of you. Don't use these words. I said, I say, you know, uh, er. See, these are vocalized pauses, they call it. Hesitation and repeated words are so irritating to any audience. They make the audience focus on flaws rather than the message you're delivering. The biggest cure for this is practice, practice, and practice. Talk, my friend. Be animated, wide-eyed, as though you just said the most fantastic thing happens to you. You use lots of hand gestures, not wild hand waving, pointed, compelling gestures. Use a wide range of vocal variety, I say. Loud and soft voices. Not singing, but almost close to singing. Go from high to low tones. Punch the critical words. Compel the audience to listen. Say it with style. Whisper some important stuff like it's secret. Get the prospect to lean into your words. Make him or her special to get your message. Stand up when you perform. It adds impact to your and to the story you're delivering. Stand up straight. It determines the direction of your words. If you are stoop shouldered, your words to the floor instead of the audience. Look into their eyes. Eye contact, very important. Your eye contact is a telltale sign of credibility to the audience. Use direct eye contact, I say. Looking the other way, the other person is a confidence builder actually. Take performance risks. Don't perform in a shell. Say new things. Invent new methods of performance on the spot. Instant action. It may mean that you get a bit uncomfortable. So what? That's how you grow. Try new things. Try new style, new tone, new tenor, new pitch. Stay within the range of your audience's personality. If the audience is stuffy and conservative, don't go too wild. Don't crack wild jokes if they can't comprehend and understand, they can't relate. Select the right word. Sound intelligent. Look intelligent. You don't have to quote Wordsworth, Shakespeare, or some very big author, but you do need to be a wordsmith. Use industry buzzwords. Build 10 new words into your vocabulary every day. Use new words. They inspire people, impresses people. Emphasize important words. When you come to a critical word or phrase, punch it and pause it and allow it to sink into the head, in the minds of your audience. Use your entire body. Gestures with your hands and arms. Get up and walk around the room. Shift your weight for emphasis on a specific point. Nod yes. This small subliminal, this body language technique is among the most powerful. It sets a mood of yes throughout the performance. and surely smile and keep that smile. This isn't brain surgery, it's helping other people. It's fun. Your talk, your performance should be your fun. There should be a good amount of entertainment all. Your facial expressions of a smile makes the prospect feel good inside and ultimately relax, my friends. If you really want to be a greatest performer in the world, simply relax. Any kind of anxiety or high anxiety makes the audience nervous. As previously I told you many times, that the main reason people are nervous is that they are unprepared. Calm down. Never let them sweat at all, my friends. I can, all these things which I have spoken to you, you can never get there unless you start practicing, then start enacting in your speeches and talks and your presentations. Look at as a journey, not a speech. Then realize that you will get from from acceptable to good to great to greatest over an extended period of time. I can give you tips. I can share with you experience. But you have to practice, enact to be the best performer in the world. Thank you very much.